And now, for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby. And you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
Race fans, good evening to you and happy weekend, everybody, as we are sitting here on a beautiful Friday evening. The weekend is upon us. There's only one thing to do, and that's go iRacing. We've got 2 races tonight coming up. One super late model at North Wilkesboro. We're going 60 laps. It will be the first, or up to 12 guys that wants to join. Once we get that 12, we're going to get after it, and we will qualify at 10 after. So that leaves us about 10 minutes from now, and then we're going to go qualifying. So if you're out there and you want to race with us this evening at North Wilkesboro in the super late model, 60 lapper, 1 NWB1 is your password there on the screen. Race number 2 tonight, we're going to Kansas, and we're going to run the Xfinity cars this evening. Should be a fun evening of motorsport. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for riding along with us. Before we get going too far along, I have to say thank you to these guys, these gals who help support this channel. Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing NASCAR setup supplier at McConey Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize. Somebody could walk away with $100 tonight, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare, Brandon, Mississippi. Hey, want to welcome in Warren Keith, everybody, our pole sitter this fine evening. He will be racing with us at North Wilkesboro and also tonight at Kansas. Noah McMillan, good evening to you, Joel. Oh, yeah, that party can begin. Let it be known, Darrell Howell's with us. We can start this party. Spasm, thank you for everything that you do. Ladies and gents, let's get out here to North Wilkesboro. It promises to be, well, I shouldn't say promises. It has potentially of being a pretty awesome show. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get into out here at North Wilkesboro. All right. So many drivers we got in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got room for 2 more if anybody wants to join us. It is 7 o'clock here on the East Coast. A little bit early, but it's Friday. We've all had a rough day at work. Let's relax and enjoy a good time on some of the best oval racing in our country. Short track, North Wilkesboro, and arguably the best 1.5 miles in America, Kansas Speedway. These tires are a bit on the greasy side. Let's restart that. Try to get some heat in these things. They are something else. A little delayed getting back on the throttle. Car really just wants to push out to the wall on throttle. We have to watch ourselves closely.
Low one on the bottom.
Nice little crowd has assembled here in North Wilkesboro. Home of the NASCAR All-Star Race. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's next weekend. If I'm wrong, I might be wrong. It might be the week after next. It's coming up soon.
Outside. Still outside. Clear outside. Outside. Got a slow car on the bottom. Still out there. Slow one on the bottom. Still there. Clear high.
I just realized once I loaded up that this is one of the few cars that I have not painted in a Smith & Wesson scheme. So we're going to run some old Aventon. Should have a number 21 on the side of it, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken.
What up?
It is. There we go. Right there we go. Let's take a look at these paints as we maneuver around the track. That is, of course, that's an old one. A little National Park Service. Up here, of course, Semi-Cube. That is Rick Javorka, everybody. That number 52. That 56 is Brandon Smith. Sour Patch Kids. Love them. The 51 is Warren Keith and his Toyota. That 25 is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. This number 54 in that beautiful United States Marine Corps machine, that is Corey Vaughn. Love those paint schemes. This 7 car belongs to Richard Robb. That 1 car belongs to the Reverend Joey Kennedy. This number 83, that is Brandon Lawless. Chrome wheels tonight, Brandon Lawless. 4 Stars Toyota. This 10 car, of course, is Garrett White in his Chevrolet. And I believe that's got all of us. I think we got 10 guys. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 10 guys. Got room for 2 more if anybody out there wants to run. We have 3 minutes until we qualify. I'm going to head over to the chat here and welcome in Buster Malcolm, William Bowles, and good evening to you, Joel. Hey, James Cato, any spots? Absolutely. We have what is there? Give me a moment here.
These things fall off the cliff time-wise after about like 15 laps.
We got 5 of those. I'll put James Cato into the show. Absolutely. So we now have 4 race credit spots remaining. Noah McMillan, I think I welcomed you in earlier. You were P2 on the board this evening.
Good to see you, Raph.
I do want to thank everybody for tuning in this evening. We should have a fun time of racing. Should. So far, we got some pretty quality short track drivers in here.
How you doing, driver?
Time will tell. Time will tell.
We're doing all right. Thank you for asking.
Let's go up here and watch.
Good deal, man.
Most exciting. I'll put it on TV camera too. Watch some of these guys go around this little short track tucked away in the hills of North Carolina. Some would call it the heart of NASCAR. Good stuff no matter what. Really good stuff. Looks like the Reverend is currently our fastest car in practice. Looks like he's attempting a mock qualifying run. Going up high there in 3 and 4, trying to get a little extra run off. See what this lap clock's in at. .18.3 is his fastest. He went 19 flat. So I think the temperature, track temperature, is now at 110. It was 107, so it's greased up quite nicely since we first opened practice. We do have 1 additional set of tires this evening here, 100% fuel, so there's no need to pit for fuel. That would be only if you need some tires. I'd like to reserve 1, absolutely, James Cato. You better believe it. Heading over to Kingsport tomorrow, Cato. Got some family meeting us in the Kingsport area. ETSU is graduating, and my wife's cousin, niece, something like that, is graduating tomorrow. So we're going to partake in those festivities. Very close, Noah. Very, very close. Very, very close. Now, to be fair, Warren Keith was already in the race room when we came on the air, so he had an inside heads up when we were going live. So he got the pole this evening. Warren Keith. All right, it should be about time to grid them up. If you want it in, you got there's 2 spots remaining, but 1 NWB, 1 is that password. I'll go ahead and pull that off as we get ready and get out here and qualify a bit. See Martin Fallon right there in the flag stand with his iRacing suit on. You love to see it. All right, look, we're probably going to start mid-pack-ish if we're lucky. Don't want to spin that car out.
Green flag, green flag.
We'll take it nice and easy on this first lap. All right, that's an 18-3. That's really nothing to write home about, but that should be fairly competitive. We will not be doing any green flag stops, but I'm going to practice a pit road entry. I think we're 35. Yes, we are 35 miles per hour.
Pit road speed, bud. Here we come, fellas. You are 10 away now.
So currently 3rd on the leaderboard. Rick Javorka out on track in that number 52.
I hit the wall.
Oh, no, Rev. No. No bueno.
She snapped out of 2 on me.
Oh. Got some exciting news coming up here on Monday night. I'll go ahead and announce it that Nathan Yarnell, if you know anything about Nate Yarnell, he lives near the Kansas Speedway, and a couple times a year, he forces us to run a full-length cup race. We'll do that here Monday night. 267 laps. We'll have stage breaks. And again, it will be a full Cup Series contest. $100 on the line for that one, courtesy of Nate Yarnell. Sunday night, I think we'll run some Kansas. Maybe in that NASCAR Gen 6 car. This is Warren Keith out on the track. Brandon Lawless there is Warren Keith finishing up. Lawless, I think, starting his hot lap. Let's see where Warren checks in at. Warren is in P8 at the moment. Dirty Dan Taylor with an 18-2 is our pole sitter. Warren said he got loose out of 2. He's just running some practice laps, I do believe. Heck, this might be out. No cue for me, Richard Robb. Copy that. I think Warren is just running some practice laps, I do believe. So he's been around this track about 9 times. And the Rev hit the wall, I am told.
Well, I didn't expect that.
Nice lap, Dano. All right, let's go ahead and advance the session. Nice lap, Dan. Dang. The old boy is a short track ringer. That Dan Taylor. So we got Dan Taylor, Brandon Smith, Brandon Lawless, Garrett White, myself in 5th, Corey Vaughn in 6th, Rick Javorka 7th, 8th is Warren Keith, Reverend Kennedy 9th, and Richard Robb will round out our grid. Let's see. I think we'll be okay with that. I think we'll be okay with that.
It's lap, Dan.
Let's grid them up.
You're going to line up on the
Correct.
inside. Pit road is closed.
Let us grid them up.
The estimated strength of field is 2.
Hey, George W. Buck, how do you get a race credit? Well, it's very simple, George. Let me see if you got one. You've raced with us enough now. You may have accumulated one.
Why don't we go ahead and switch back to channel 1?
If you win any prize money,
that's going to be all the way to the left for you.
You either can have me send it to you, or you can have me keep it in your folder and use that for a race credit. Each race credit is $5.
Good luck, everybody.
You do not have any right now, George, on file, but just straight up, if you win any money, or there is a few handful of guys that actually purchases race credits and has them in their own personal folder. All right. Yeah, it would have been great the other night in that ARCA race, George, to have a race credit on file. What we do is we can have up to 9 drivers using a race credit to get in. Then we go top 5 qualifiers, top 15, top 10 finishers. So that, including myself, that would give us roughly a 25 car field. That's about what we want to stay at. All right, fellas, rolling off here. We got a faster pair, of course. You've got an extra set of tires. The restart zone is on and 100% fuel, so that won't be an issue, and we have 60 laps. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Let's get them tars good and hot. Hey, Direct Drive Motorsports. Billy, tonight is the first night I'm using the Acetech
Basically, if you're driving
software
a 52 car.
settings. I'm excited about it. I've been running some third-party software for my force feedback and my wheel. Tonight I am just running the Acetech settings. They have some new suggested settings we're trying. So far, so good. I like it.
All right, Earl.
The field making the way out of turn 4. Front of a sellout crowd. Through the gears they go. Green flag is in the air.
Green. Outside. Clear high.
That wall will sneak out at you if you ain't careful. Love the horsepower in these cars. I'm a bigger fan of the late model stock than I am the super late.
Keep it up.
Get out the wall.
That's on your end. I never touched it.
That was a good lap, man. That was a good one. That's what we're looking for.
You sprayed me with sparks on my end. That's funny.
That pocket sand.
So far, nobody able to do anything with the dirty one, Dan
Those
Taylor.
are the lap times we need, man. Keep digging. Your fast guys are running 18.344. inside. Still there. Still inside. Still there. Clear low. Inside. Still inside.
Trying to leave Rick room.
Still inside. Still inside. Still there. Clear
That was
low.
the old 2 for 1. I came out on the wrong end of the 2 for 1.
Straight cash, home.
Hey! Thank you very much. Give me a moment. We'll break in the action. We can check that.
07.
No matter what it is, no matter what it's for. Thank you kindly. Hoping that I'm not burning up my tires just yet. Some of these guys may start coming back to me. Keith going to the inside of Brandon Smith.
Fast guys are running 18.551.
Our 2 fastest guys in practice is starting at the rear of the field. Had some qualifying issues.
Inside.
Ah.
Still inside.
Sorry, Rick, could not blow it up in time.
Hell.
Could not blow it up in time.
Yeah, I don't know how I played off y'all there. Whew.
I tried and still wound up getting into Rick.
I had more time to react than you did, though. Now we need a competition caution.
We may get a natural one here once these tires start wearing a bit more.
I believe we can go green.
Of course, Dirty Dan wants it to go green. He's out there pacing the field. You dadgum right.
We will, because me and JW need one.
That's right.
Fast guy's running 18.685.
Yeah, I'd like it to go green. I'm catching them.
Warren Keith, he's a bullet, that guy. Almost to the halfway point. Car still feels good. Tires feel good.
Fastest guys on the track are running 18.669. Halfway this time. Take care of your stuff. You'll be in there at the end.
Well, one thing's for certain, we are guaranteed a top 10 finish. Brendan Lawless 1 second back of the dirty one in P2. You got Warren Keith, who has now made his way up to third place. He stands a little over 3 seconds back. He's made up a lot of ground. Rev and I really wanting to see a caution come out. Really needing a caution.
Your fast guys are running 18.827.
We're running 18.8s, so we're right there with the leaders as far as lap time. We just got some poor track position. Looks like Rev and I are matching lap times almost every single lap. Uphill on the front stretch, downhill on the back stretch. Maybe it's uphill on the back stretch, downhill on the front. One of the two. North Wilkesboro, very unique. I think you're downhill on the front stretch.
Leaders a run of 18.809.
Currently working lap number 45 of the scheduled 60.
Outside.
If I can't get underneath this one car, I'm not able to close that gap.
Your fast guys are running 18.911. Outside. Still outside. Still outside.
Take it.
Still out there.
Sorry, River.
Clear, clear, clear.
I didn't know where you was going. I just jerked towards the wall.
It finally stuck, but a little later than I thought.
10 to go.
That's a good defense. Real good defense. Cost me about 8 cars.
Oops.
All good, brother.
There was no contact.
It might just be me, J-Dub, but this car don't feel nothing like it did in practice.
I think the track has gotten hotter. It was 107 in practice, I believe, and it was 110 starting the race, or qualifying.
Fast guys are running 18.833.
It ain't the run we wanted, but it's been a lot of fun. Hey! Uh-oh. Caution's out.
You're doing a good job. You want to give us an update on that car? The road is closed.
Sorry.
Ooh, do we go any
Tell
chance?
me on purpose, dude. How can you be sorry for that?
Got but 5 laps to go.
I didn't think he was going down. My bad.
You're
That
going
was
to
the last
be
thing I
line up
wanted.
behind the 7.
What?
Line up behind the 7.
Lane, I was running the last 5 laps as you were catching me.
We're going to put tires on it. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. 2 other guys stayed out.
Here we come, fellas. To road speed.
We'll go right side tires.
5 away. At your mark now. Turn in, come on.
Come on, boys. Get me off of here. Get me off of here. Hey, boys. Bobby Johnson. Yes, sir. Good evening, Bob.
Let's go.
Top 10 random draws courtesy of Bobby Johnson this evening.
Our right set of tires are out. Get behind the 7.
Thank you very much, Bob. Hey, Bob. All right, left side's 97.96. Right side was 83.91, so I took right side only.
7. Come around to 52.
I think Warren took tires. Corey and Dan may not have. I might be wrong there. I'm going to give that a big heart and a thumbs up, Bobby Johnson. Thank you very much, man.
Give me a quick radio check, please.
All right, we're going to start on the outside. Not optimal.
Important. Hit me up
But-
as you're going into turn 3.
Great champion
Do it one
evening
more
to
time.
you.
I got a big
Tetley,
team
good
right
evening.
behind us. You are on the outside, my man. Hanging out. So this will be a green-white checkered.
We do have 3 green white checkers if needed.
About coming to green this time.
Nah, starting on the outside, not optimal, as I just said.
Space cars in. Be ready. Green. Alright, now who we gotta get now? 2 to go. Inside. In and out. In and out. No hole yet. 1 outside. Inside. In and out. In and out. Do whatever you gotta do, man. You're gonna be coming to the white flag. 1 inside. Inside.
Oh, no,
at the
man,
door.
no.
So you know, fast guys are running 18.262. All clear. Outside.
That's on me, Dan, I think.
Still out there.
Sorry if it was. Pretty sure it was.
Clear outside.
Oh, it's all good, man. I'm a sitting duck.
Yeah, he didn't take tires.
Checker flag.
Nice win, Warren. Way to capitalize. Ran a heck of a race, Dano.
All right,
Good
man. It
race,
is a great day. You fellas did
Woo.
an awesome job this week.
I had a little excitement at the end.
Buddy, good race. Did a really good job. Good job.
Yeah, thanks, fellas. I gave that one away.
A lot of
And
excitement
away
at the
now.
end. We're going to look at that in a moment. We're in Keith.
Again, sorry, Rick. I just thought you was gonna let me have the bottom. I didn't think about it. My bad.
Yeah, that stinks for you. You had that. There was nobody behind you, right?
Well, no, not exactly. Warren was 2 seconds back, but he was catching me, and I just a little anxious.
Yeah, I thought you were just going to rip around the outside.
Burning
Man,
them down.
couldn't
Warren,
believe it.
Kyle, Keith, and that number
Oh, well.
51.
Live and you learn. I stink in these things.
Boys, let's rewind it just a little bit here.
Yeah, Dan, if that was on me, I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh yeah, no problem, Rev.
Right
I
there.
was just slow. Everybody had tires.
That's
there. I
our
was
race
used
winning
up.
photograph.
Oh, you didn't take tires?
Yeah, that's what it was.
No, I was talking to Rick and thinking about what I done and past the pit road. Didn't even see it.
It happens, man.
Okay, that kind of explains it.
That stuff happens.
Corner speed.
I think Corey also stayed out
Good
on
run,
old tires,
regardless.
which I like the strategy. Personally, I like the strategy. We're in Kyle Keith, everybody, our race winner
As
this
always,
evening.
thank you, JW. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go take a look at our last
Go spend time with Mama.
couple laps. And let's go look. Let's back it up here. and find out. Let's see, are we pacing? Now, here we go. We're going green here. We'll keep it on Warren in action. These are the last 2 laps. Let's see exactly what happened. Warren and Dan both get off to a really good start. Warren looking to the top side. He ran that the whole race. He had the tires. So Dan, as he said, was a sitting duck. Rev's got new tires as well. Rev in the 1 car. This is our final lap. Rev just gave him a little love tap, and that took the 25 out of contention. That put Garrett White up in the 3rd spot. I was able to get under Dan here. At that point, Dan was just out of tires. Brandon Lawless, same. They're 3 wide back here with Brandon Smith. Boys, Warren Keith, our race winner this fine Friday evening in race number 1 at North Wilkesboro. A good job. Let's take a quick look here at our top 10. Warren Keith, our winner. Rev Kennedy in that 1 car is 2nd. Garrett White finishes 3rd. 4th place is myself. 5th place is the dirty one, Dan Taylor, who led the majority of the laps. Brandon Lawless in that 83. Brandon Smith in that 56, the Sour Patch Kids. Corey Vaughn, love the strategy, love them chrome wheels, by the way. In 8th place, Richard Robb is in 9th. Richard in that number 7 car. And Rick, I was unable to stay off of Rick. He got loose up out of 4 and spun it on the front stretch, or was spinning, and I think I finished him off. I did not mean to, of course, but that is slick Rick. Boys, Warren Keith, our race winner this evening at North Wilkesboro. It is now time for some Kansas. Let's migrate westward to the great state of Kansas. I'm amazed didn't come. Yeah, Warren, he said he got busy talking on the radio and missed pit road. So he and Corey both stayed out. And I tell you, it's not a terrible. I mean, it didn't work out for them, but it's not the worst idea. Sometimes takes 4 or 5 laps for them tires to come in. All right, I've got the password in. I'll set this baby to start now. 20 minutes of practice. Everybody's got 3 additional sets of tires. 1 green, white, checkered if needed. Restart zone is on. Cautions are on. We'll race at 7:15 sim time. That is an hour before sunset in this heat race, if we have to run a heat race. C-Class license, 1200 on the iRating is what you need to join us on the oval events. Ladies and gents, let's get this party started. We got Darrell Howell here. We got Spasm here. We got Bobby Johnson here. It's time to get the party started. We'll wait on this thing to go live. As I mentioned a moment ago, well, I guess it's more than a moment ago, about an hour ago, I guess, or 45 minutes ago, we will have a full-length cup race here on the channel Monday night, courtesy of Nate Yarnell. $100 on the line for that. We're going to be the top 25 qualifiers will race. We can have 5 race credit spots. I think it's top 25. I have to reread my rules. But we'll have 5 race credit spots for entry if someone needs to. Maybe they don't qualify in. Maybe they can take a race credit and get in. Or they can go ahead and secure their way in if they want to and not worry about qualifying. 267 laps. We'll have stage breaks. And again, that courtesy of Nate Yarnell. That's coming up Monday evening. I had planned on running the Cup Series here Sunday night. But with that full-length race, we will run that on Monday night and maybe run the Gen 6 or something here at Kansas on Sunday night. 69 watching already. Do smash that thumbs up. We do appreciate that very much, Spasm. Our biggest cheerleader, Dimitri Mundras. Hey, do I have any race credits? Let's see, Dimitri. Let's take a quick look. Dimitri Mundras. We'll go down here to the M's. Mundras. Yes, you have 9, Dimitri. Would you like to use one? Dimitri has 9. I'll tell you what, I always talk about my race sheet, and rarely do I ever show it off. Here is everybody there you are, alphabetized. Surprised I don't have anybody with an X with the last name or U, but there is the race credits as I scroll. I know I talk about this a lot, but here it is. There is the race credits. Let's see, and that was our race back on May 3rd. And here's what it looks like. Coming through to tonight, here we go. We have Kansas, May the 9th. And these are our race credit entries. James Cato is number 5. But nevertheless, that is, and I need to go ahead and put on the race sheet Bobby Johnson via a super chat. Random draw 1, $5, must be top 10. And random draw 2, $5, must be top 10. And there we go. And we'll put Bobby here in red, knowing that he is a donor this evening. So we'll give him a major shout out as we come to the green flag. But anyway, that's what I always talk about my race sheet. So there you have it. It's a little inside information. All right, let me go ahead and log in here. Give me 1 second. Make sure this is the correct password. I can confirm that is the correct password. Guys, gals, if you want in tonight, X, as in Xfinity, Kansas, X Kansas, will get you in here. That is our password for race number 2 this evening. We'll go ahead and join. We got the banner fixed. I don't need to do anything with RaceLab or the Acetech software. I think we're in good shape. Let's go back over to the chat and see if Dimitri needs a... How many does Strictly Stock Motorsport have as a team? Team Strictly Stock Motorsports. Gentlemen, those gentlemen have 24 race credits on file. How many race credits? Got you there, Spasm. Good evening, JC Coker. Dimitri, if so, can I take one of those for... Absolutely. Dimitri Moondross is going to join us in the big show automatically this evening, and that will leave Dimitri with 8 race credits on file. I will copy and paste Dimitri up here as driver number 6 this evening. So them 6 and myself make 7. Top 5 qualifiers 12. Top 10 finishers 22. So we need 23 drivers before we run a heat race. All right, let's rock and roll. What it basically essentially becomes, top 5 qualifiers race, top 10 finishers from a heat races, plus myself makes 16. And then anybody after that wants to take a race credit. It's as simple as that. If you can think of it in those terms, and that's how it is orchestrated. All right, my first laps in this car on this track this week will be right now. Last time I ran this, it was exceptionally loose. Like ridiculously loose. Now this will be a night race, so we'll see how it handles. Real quick, let me make sure that my options are, I got to enable the force feedback. So we'll use the iRacing force feedback. So again, now this is new. This is not what I have been running. I'm now using the preferred Acetech suggested settings. We'll see how all this comes together. Feels good so far.
Will, man, you got a copy?
Yeah, buddy, go ahead. Corey Vaughn.
Sorry, my lady's making me go eat dinner, so I'd like to take a race credit. I think I have one left.
That's a big 10-4 on that. You do indeed have one remaining, and enjoy that dinner with the missus.
Hey, JW, can I get a mic check?
Jason Marshall, that mic is checked. Jason Marshall, everybody.
Appreciate you, good sir. Hope you're doing well.
Living the dream, Jason. I hope you're well too, buddy. All right, car's not as slick as I remember. Car feels good. Oh, yeah.
The 83 is the fastest car on the track. 31.698.
Straight cash, homie.
Holy cow. Oh yeah, man, this car feels good. Feels good on throttle.
Step 1 is the fastest car on the track. 31.58.
Feeling good on the throttle.
3 is the fastest car on the track.
Alex Talbot, boys. You kidding me?
Wow,
Dang, Alex. You are automatically into the big show as race sponsor tonight. Thank you kindly. You read it right there. Alex Talbot. $25 going out to P1, $15 to P2, $10 to P3. That is a $50 prize, courtesy of Alex Talbot.
Step 3 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.127.
Now, the other night in the ARCA car, I was woefully mistaken. The tires did not wear as I thought they would. Everybody just got up on the top and went non-stop.
Step 3
Just
is
seemed
the
like the
fastest car
tires
on the
did not
racetrack.
wear.
30.914.
So I'm wondering if tonight will be the exact same. My last lap was a 32.1. See what we can muster up here on the top side. It's a little slicker on the top in this car. 32.2. Oh, you're wrong, Chris Carter. Thank you for the cup of coffee. The man, the myth, the legend. Daggone right. Chris Carter, everybody. I'll give that nice cup of coffee a huge thumbs up. Much appreciated. You are the man, Chris. I don't care what James Cato says about you. You are the man. Oh, missed pit road. Okay. Let's see which car I've got. I bet. Yeah, I got my community. The last time I drove this car at Talladega, we won. I'm going to change it, though. That's my community college online car. Let me run over here quickly to Trading Paints and get in that old Smith & Wesson beauty. Let me find that Smith & Wesson beauty. I'm pretty sure I've got an Xfinity car with Smith & Wesson on it somewhere. If I don't, it's my own dang fault. Oh, son of a gun. I probably don't. I'm pretty sure I do, though. That's the ARCA car. There's a late model stock, the Formula V, the Dirt Big Block Modified, the Gen 5, or the COT. I'll be dang. I guess I don't. I guess I don't. Are you kidding me? Really? I do not have a Smith & Wesson Ford Mustang. Son of a gun. Alright, well, we'll go grab us a Flying Aces paint. Oh, there it is. There. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Okay, I knew I did. I knew I did. Now I got to be able to click on the son of a gun. It's having a hard time loading in here, the Trading Paints. Come on, boys. Yeah, Trading Paints, the website is, there we go. We're in good shape. We got it now. I do believe. Okay, let's go see what I'm racing now. I could let this play. Put it up on TV camera 1 while I load in my paint scheme. I don't mean to bore you too bad. Let's see what I am now racing. Got to get my fire suit on. My Smith & Wesson fire suit. What do you need? My phone? And let me change the helmet. All right, now we're good to go. I like that old number 4 car. It's old Morgan McClure looking machine right there. The old Brandon Thomas. The old Ward Burton days-ish. Oh my, boy, somebody check on Brandon Thomas. We have 23 drivers, so we have enough right now to run a heat race. All right, let's get out here and try to run another hot lap or 3. First of all, let me go see where Garrett White is running that 30.9. All right, here is Garrett on a hot lap. Ripping the high side in 1 and 2. We'll fast forward it. Let's see what he does in 3 and 4. Again on the high side. Okay, 30.9. Assuming lap 2 is going to be the hot one. James Cato, everybody. Actually, with Corey Vaughn taking a race credit, that ups the total. Of what we need to run a heat race. I think we need 24, which I believe that's what we've got.
Outside. Still there. Clear high.
And of course, Alex Talbot is race sponsor. That's an additional driver.
Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
So the bottom is definitely slower. Will it be on older tires? That's the question. Do you want to save those tires? Down here on the bottom. Of course, it will be a night race, so track won't be too hot. All right, let's do a quick recount. Corey Vaughn taking a race credit entry. Alex Talbot with race sponsorship entry. We'll let that play. Let me get things updated over here right quick, please, and thank you. Alex Talbot, via a super chat. We're going P1's a $25 prize. P2 is a $15 prize. And P3, hang on just a second. I think it was a $10 prize, yes. 25, 15, and 10, courtesy of Alex Talbot. And he will be joining us in the feature as a as race sponsor this evening. So we'll put him down here. Alex Talbot. And then we got Corey Vaughn. All right, so 7 race credit drivers, myself making 8. Alex Talbot, race sponsor, making 9. Top 5 qualifiers makes 14. Top 10 finishers 24. And at the moment we have 22, 24, 25 competitors. So we do need to run the heat race. Okay. Larry Eddy, everybody. Spasm, you got to make sure I have a clear path to get into the chat room here. Right on, right on. Arca tires are completely different for some reason. Extra. Copy that, Joe. I think you've answered my questions. Yeah, Chris Carter will put a bumper to Cato. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. Joe Bangles, you kidding me? Welcome to the channel, Joe Bangles. Much appreciated. All right, we still got about 2 minutes remaining. 25 competitors. We will run the heat race. And we do know the top is going to be the fastest for qualifying. Let's see if I can get a clear track here. Or a clear top groove. Try to let these guys go.
Slow on the bottom. Working the bottom. Still inside. Clear, clear.
Man, this is a handful. We're gonna wind up right there, 31.5. So that's my best lap. She really wants to step out with you. That's what I'm afraid of. I got to keep this thing out of the wall. Got to keep her out of the wall. All right, it is time to go qualifying.
Got a radio check there, bud?
All right, guys, our top 5 qualifiers will advance to our feature this evening. Top 5 guys not already secured in, that is. All right. Track temperature. We're 75, so it's cooled off quite a bit, which is good. Which is good for me. Stock racing, everybody. Thought I could make it home in time. I do hope you can get in stock racing. Joe Bangles. I do appreciate it, man. Truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, we got Joey Piletti out here on the track first. 75 degrees. I don't think it's going to get any cooler. Buster Malcolm out on the track. Let's go ahead and get our qualifying laps in. Guys, there is 1 lap of qualifying. I failed to mention that.
I just blew mine.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Buster. I put it on YouTube and Discord. Didn't have enough characters on Twitter, but I forgot to mention it too.
Not a big deal. I usually don't qualify anyhow.
NASCAR has gone to one lap of
I
qualifying.
just happened to go into a slide as you were talking about her.
Green flag.
Yeah, NASCAR does one lap of qualifying now, and we're going to try to mimic that.
Yeah, no problem.
Ah, crap. I hit the wall. I hit the dang wall.
Checker flag.
My lap did not count. It was a good one, but it did not count. It was a 31.664, which is not great, I understand that, but it would have been a decent qualifying effort. 31.664, or 30, no wait, what was it? It might have been 31.6, I can't remember.
Mine counted and was 2 seconds off the pace.
Jason Marshall, boys. This son of a gun. Let's see what he did. Up on that wall. Pretty dang good lap. Jason Marshall with a 30.7. Good Lord above. All right, so Jason Marshall, Garrett White, Paul White, Brandon Lawless, and Larry Eddy are top 5 qualifiers this evening. So far. Still got several guys to qualify. Any race credits? Yes, PMU. There's 3 remaining. Brandon Green wanting to know. I'm sorry. Sorry, Brandon Green. There's 2. Two remaining. If needed. I think Brandon Green will be okay. I think there's only Brandon Green of Diamond Racing. Okay. Copy that. All right, so Brandon Green, PM user here. Got you in there, fella. Okay, so now let's readjust. Just like that, Brandon Green makes the 8th race credit entry.
Straight cash, homie.
Oh my good
Straight
Lord.
cash.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Alex Talbot. Wow, Alex, you are the man. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you kindly, Alex. Thank you very much. You're a saint, I tell you, a saint. So, again, 8 race credit drivers. Alex Talbot is race sponsor. Is 9. Myself makes 10. Top 5 qualifiers 15. Top 10 finishers 25. We need 26. Guys, we have 25 competitors in here at the moment. Guys, give me just a moment. We may not have to run the heat race. We just had another guy take a race credit, and that each race credit ups the field, and I think we're at 25. Let me see if all the race credit guys are in this room. All right, so Rick Javorka is in. Yes, Dimitri not in yet?
I don't think so.
No, you are correct. He's not in yet. So, yeah, we'll have to run the heat race. Thank you very much for saving me some time there.
Of course.
All right, guys, top 5 qualifiers. Of course, that's Jason, Garrett, Paul, Brandon, and Larry. You guys are automatically in. Please do not run in the heat race. If you've taken a race credit, please don't run in it, as we'll take our top 10 finishers from the remaining guys. Alex Talbot, you are into the big show via race sponsorship tonight. And thank you very much for that, man. All right, cannot hear Alex. Maybe he'll get things fixed, but we are good here. Let's go look at a few paint schemes here while we got a minute to burn. Now this, of course, was Jason Marshall, our pole sitter. He is piloting the Gillette number 3 tonight. That 26 is Garrett White. The 6 car is Travis Roberto and the UPS machine. Good-looking piece, Toyota. At 16, there he is, Alex Talbot, our race sponsor, in the Singular Wireless machine. This is George Buck in the M10. It's a beautiful car. It's a Ford, by the way. This Prime, ooh, that's a good-looking piece. That is Brandon Smith in his Chevrolet. There's Richard Robb in the Winn-Dixie Ford. This number 60 car is Pravin Vijay Kumar in the Mikosuke, the old Brad Keselowski machine. That is a Chevrolet. The 83 is Brandon Lawless in that beautiful 4-stars Toyota. That's 71, boys. That is Brandon Green in the Trouble Chief entry. The 25 is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. That 11 car is Paul White in the White Lightning machine. The 1 car is Joey Piletti. This 55 in the Skin Bracer. You daggone right. Nothing says 1987 quite like Skin Bracer. That's a beautiful car. Double nickel, that is Scotty Grove in the 55. The 4 car, that of course is legendary Larry Eddy. The 52, that guy needs no introduction with them gold chrome wheels tonight. That of course is Rick Javorka. The 17 is my Smith & Wesson entry. The 49 is Mark Barcelos in the People's Republic of Communist California. What's he got back here? Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Got the license plate on and everything. People's Republic of Communist California, number 49. There he is. Mark Barcelos, boys. It's a beautiful piece. The 102 is Buster Malcolm in the Wildlife entry. Or maybe it's the Audubon Society. I'm not sure. True Timber Camo. That is Sean Royer in the 8 car. This 3 car, that of course is James Cato. And then that is Jason Marshall. We may have missed a couple. We'll get them here in a moment. Let's go ahead and go live as Pravin Vijay Kumar will lead us off here. Scotty Grove on the inside. The 6 car again is Travis Roberto. Brandon Smith in the 56. 8 car is Sean Royer. The 4 car, that Lucas Oil machine, is Brandon Thomas. The 28 is George Buck. Mark Barcelos in that 49. Joey Piletti in the 1. The 27 is Mitchell Moore. It's a good-looking ride, Mitch. The 102 is Buster Malcolm. And, of course, Richard Robb in that Winn-Dixie Ford. Boys and girls, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cars fighting for 10 spots. We'll go up here and watch the lead, see where these leaders are running, try to learn a little bit. Pravin Vijay Kumar in that number 60. Scotty Grove in that 55. Sun is shining on the backstretch. We have shade on the front stretch. Vijay Kumar in the 60. Oh, he gets into Scotty Grove. Scotty hangs on to it. Are we going to bring out caution? This is a miss. They stay straight. We got to have a caution. Good Lord. Wow. That happened for about 3 minutes. Let's check out Scotty Grove. He was looks like he was the victim.
I'm sorry whoever I hit there, but I basically got pushed into you.
He does a good job of straightening that car. And of course, Travis Roberto loses it. Got a couple cars in the wall. Mark Barcelos involved. George Buck involved. Buster Malcolm involved. Holy crap, Sean Royer involved. I tell you what, if your car has 4 tires, chances are you were involved in that wreck. Wow. Good Lord, I think everybody in the field was involved. Except the pace car. Except the pace car. Whew! Mercy. Those guys are going down to take some tires, rightfully so. Maybe get a little damage fixed. It's like Pravin and Scotty both trying to enter the corner. Pravin a little bit higher than he probably thought he was. Scotty probably felt like Pravin may have squeezed him on entry. That's what it looked like. I've been in that situation. I've squeezed many drivers before. Unintentionally, of course. I know that feeling. As this sun, it is bright here this afternoon. All right, we will not be able to go green. Are we coming to the 2 to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not everybody's off pit road right now, so we will not skip a lap of caution here. All right, remember now, our top 10 finishers will go on to the feature this evening. Again, Alex, really do appreciate that. Very much so. Yep, I'm watching JC. I'm watching Eric Fetty mow down these Nationals tonight. We're 6-0 in the 5th inning. The game is on Apple TV this evening. I do like him Nationals uniforms. They're wearing their City Connect. Pretty good looking unis. Direct Drive Motorsports. I don't understand why when the caution comes out, just everyone take your foot off the gas and it'll solve a lot of problems. That is a true statement. All right, we should 2, 4, 6, 8 cars. Here comes 9. A couple of these guys may catch the back of the field. Let's go reset our field, see where we're at, who is still racing. Pravin Vijay Kumar in this 60 car. The 8 car is Sean Royer, Joey Piletti, Mitchell Moore's in 3rd, Piletti in 4th, Brandon Thomas in 5th, Richard Robb in 6th, 7th is Travis Roberto, 8th is Buster Malcolm, 10th is Scotty Grove, and 9th is going to be Mark Barcelos. And then George Buck is in 11th, and 12th is Brandon Smith. I think we are going green this time by. Let me make sure we're live. We are indeed. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. So Brandon Smith currently in 11th. Pardon the sun. Pace car is off. Mark Barcelos in 9th. Scotty Groven at 55 is our 10th place car, our final transfer.
Ready, green, green, green.
Hopefully, we can get some green flag racing in here. My apologies. I meant to take down that password. I'll take that down. My sincerest apologies. Looks like the bottom has the most grip as Brandon Smith jockeyed himself up to P9. Right here is our race for 10th. Richard Robb in the 60, Scotty Grove in the 55. Buster Malcolm currently in the 12th spot, or 11th spot, I'm sorry. And George Buck currently in the 12th spot. Guys, we are working lap number 6 of the scheduled 8. Scotty Grove finding some speed on that high side. Sean Royer has fallen back through the field. He restarted second. Not a bad strategy if it works out. P10 at the moment is Buster Malcolm in this 102. Richard Robb gaining some speed on the high side. And then we got George Buck right here in position number 12. This is 10th, 11th, and 12th in the standings. Here's P9, Sean Royer. Buster hung up behind him. Sean giving Richard plenty of room to the outside. George Buck as well going to the outside. Sean Royer not having a good run right now. He has fallen back to 12th. Buster Malcolm currently in the 11th spot. George Buck up inside the top 10. This is lap 7. We'll come to 1 to go. Buster Malcolm has to make up 1 spot to race his way in. Richard Robb in 9th. George Buck in 10th. Buster Malcolm down here on the bottom in 11th. He got a good run up off of 2. Looks like he may drive past George. George's going to get back on the high side. Here he comes. Here he comes. Is he going to be able to do it? He's not going to have enough time. Boys, Buster Malcolm has raced his way in. A nice job by Buster Malcolm. An excellent job. All right. All right, gentlemen, our top 10 finishers there will go on to the feature. Top 10 finishers goes on to the feature. Now, my wife has...
It took a bit, but I got her.
Race next race.
You did a great job there, Buster. My wife took my telephone, so I've got to do a screen grab here of our top 10, so bear with me.
Yeah, let George in. I'm not going to race the next race, but I appreciate it.
Copy that, Larry. Thanks for letting us know. George, you are into the big show. George Buck into the big show.
Hey, thanks, Larry. Thanks, JW.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. All right, so
Good
Larry,
luck, guys. I'm thinking that race should be pretty eventful.
Take it easy there.
yeah, it's going to be eventful. Ain't no doubt about it. Let's go ahead and get our top 5 qualifiers. Of course, Larry is not going to join us. That would put George Buck into the show. Okay, so I don't have my telephone, so I got to take a screenshot, and I've done that already. Let's go ahead and move on over to the feature event this fine evening. Hey, Jason Long. Well, you've started something with the People's Republic of Communist California. You got Mark Barcelos. He is Team PRCC. All right, let's get this race going. Again, Kansas will be the same password. And with the addition of George Buck, we should have 25 competitors for this one. All right, 10 minutes of practice, 1 lap of qualifying. Each of us will have 3 additional sets of Goodyear Racing Eagles for this one. And 75% on the fuel. Of course, 3/4 of a tank of fuel. Probably looking at 2 pit stops, I would assume. I have been wrong before. We're going to start this one. We're going to start this one at 7. Hang on just a moment here. One moment. I'm trying to start it. I'd like to have about 20 minutes of daytime. Right now it's about 30 minutes of daytime. So give me just a second to adjust this. Excuse me. I need to set the practice time about 10 minutes later. When you set up races, iRacing goes in 15-minute increments, so you got to adjust your practice start time to adjust the race start time, if that makes any sense. Just one moment here. If I can find that time, good Lord, where'd it go? This is funny. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Give me just a second here. We'll go from 6 o'clock to 6:10. Oh, man. iRacing just keeps lagging. The user interface does. I did it on the web page earlier today, and it's still very laggy. Okay, so we got the race time starting at 7:55. It gets dark at 8:18. So we'll race just a few minutes in the daytime and then get under the lights. Let me change the weather here to forecasted. And instead of 80 degrees, it is now going to be 78 with 57% cloud coverage. There we go. We're in good shape. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, this race is now in the queue. Your password again is Kansas. How about starting the race at night and ending it in the daylight? Not a bad idea. Start it at like 7 a.m. Maybe so. I try to be as realistic as possible. Now, the Xfinity cars are not racing in Kansas this weekend, so there's really no template to go by. So I figured we would start out in the day and transition into the nighttime, which it seems to be most people's favorite way of doing things. Yeah, you might be right, CV. They're down 6 right now, though. Man, they got a ton of talent right now. They're young, obviously, but they've got a ton of talent. All right. Again, we have 8 race credit drivers. Myself making 9. Alex Talbot, race sponsor this evening, making 10. Top 5 qualifiers, top 10 finishers, 25 competitors for this one. And a large sum of money on the line this evening, courtesy of Bobby Johnson and Alex Talbot. I still cannot get in the race yet. It's not opened up for me. Let me close out iRacing and fire this baby back up. Maybe it'll let me in my own race. I can only hope. All right, there we go. I can finally join. Kansas is the password. Let me throw that up there. Again, please don't join if you have not raced your way in or got yourself in via a race credit. So Kansas. Let's just go get after it. 100 laps coming up here. Should be a fun event. Should be. I'm hoping. As we were told, as Joe Francis said in the chat, the tires will wear here. So I'm thinking we hook at bottom and commit to it because we're going to have long green flag runs. I think. I don't know. Only one way to find out. That's all I know. I find myself second guessing myself too much when it comes to a strategy. You know, if you were watching the other night, I spent the first 40 laps in the ARCA cars on the bottom. I think I started something like 5th or 6th. We qualified pretty decent. And then literally committed to the bottom all 40-some laps and wound up back to like 12th. I fell through the field, and other guys were just ripping the top, and by the time I finally got on the top, I was not competitive. I'd lost so much track position, wasn't able to recoup. But anyway, that's racing. I get it. I probably need to practice a whole lot more. Only one problem with that is I don't have a ton of time. The time that it requires to be a superb iRacer. Michael Gregory, everybody. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Hopefully we can change your mind, Michael, as we are definitely at the Kansas Speedway. All right, finally, we're in. 25 drivers this evening. Your M, never mind, GT. Hey, GT Park, just giving my good buddy Billy Joe a bit of a hard time. That is Gerald Tom. Good evening, GT. What about them Edmonton Oilers, Buster Malcolm? Huge hockey fan. Yeah, I think so, Jason. Looking to do it the Friday night before. This is as of right now. The Friday night before the Indy 500. We'll run the Coke 600 the Saturday night before the 600. That is the temporary plan. We'll see how all that works out. We are out of school by that point. That'll be our first week out of school. So, what I'm saying is I need to make sure that everything is good to go. All right, so 22 of the 25 drivers are in here. New guy, which is, I don't want to mispronounce his name, Travis Roberto. I don't think Travis has ever raced with us. He found his way back in. And we're, of course, waiting for Dimitri Mundros. Dimitri has yet to join. There's our 23rd driver. Dimitri has joined. Okay, Dimitri was our 23rd. Still waiting on 2 other drivers. I'm thinking you can drive it in a little bit deeper than I did for the heat race qualifying. So I'm going to get up here and try to
31.413.
Try to drive it in much deeper. Lap 1 will be our hot one.
The 10 is the fastest car on the track. 31.112.
I'm going to try to stay off that wall for qualifying. Rear end of the car really wants to come around with you when you pick back up on the throttle in 1 and 2. Just like it's doing right there.
It's on the bottom, outside. Still out there.
Reminder, guys, we do have 1 lap
Clear.
of qualifying.
Good job.
I will tell them again beforehand. I wasn't able to put that on Twitter again. Ran out of characters. I'm too cheap to pay for X, Twitter, whatever you call it. I did have the one lap of qualifying on Discord and YouTube. If you are new around here, we tweet out the race schedule. We also put it on YouTube. And we put it on Discord. If you're a channel member, you can connect your Discord and channel membership.
Damn, dude, that was the fastest lap we've run in a while.
Ah, dang it, man. I might just qualify on the bottom. See what this one checks in at.
Really good lap right there. Really good.
31.8. I mean, that's nowhere near the... There's Warren Keith. That's nowhere near the pole time.
In front of you.
This thing will not come off the
One
wall.
on the bottom. I don't know what happened to him.
We're in 45.
There's no shortcuts, man.
All right, let's go look at some of these paint schemes we have not seen yet. Such as, we saw Jason Marshall's Gillette machine. That's a beauty. That is a beauty. Too bad it's a Chevy. That's a good-looking car, though. We saw, did not see Dimitri Mundras's car, as he is in the stock black number 12. It's a Ford. Travis Roberto. What is Travis piloting this evening? That's right. He's in the UPS car. I forgot about that. Brandon Thomas we saw in the Lucas Oil machine. Good-looking piece. Brandon Smith, Rick Javorka, James Cato, Dirty Dan Taylor. Where is Dirty Dan? I know he's in the Pennzoil ride. Yep. Cannot kick this sinus drainage, man. I've been struggling with it. That, of course, is Mark Barcelos in the People's Republic of Communist California. Corey Vaughn, everybody. Look at that car. Look at that car. You kidding me? Alex Talbot in the Singular Wireless machine. A little Robbie Gordon flavor come on. Warren Keith. Warren has yet to... I stand correct. Oh, wow. You kidding me? Oh, my. Boys, that's as pretty as it gets. Whew! Lord have mercy. That's a pretty race car. We saw Vijay Kumar's in the heat race. He's in the number 60 machine, the Mikasuki car. He was, anyway. And Brandon Lawless and Scotty Grove. There's that. Dang, let's go look at this flipping race car again of Warren Keith. My good Lord. You kidding me? You got to be kidding me. That thing is beautiful. Look at that race car. Oh, it looks so good in the sunlight. Wow, that's pretty.
Hey, J-Dub, before the race, can you give me an EOL once we get there? I got a thunderstorm, and I don't want to really test my luck.
Absolutely. Nice looking race car, too. Yeah, thank you, Billy. I want to remind drivers we have one lap of qualifying here. One lap of qualifying. Thank you kindly, Billy. I would have forgotten that. Until we got to the national anthem. Dang, will you look at that race car.
No, it's our fault now.
That thing is awesome, right, Michael? Dang. And make old man Sigmund's boy blush. Ooh. Ooh. Number one in the hearts of race fans, BS, $10. IOU accepted. Oh, bottom is slow in traffic when you can't come up there. Yep, that cost me the other night in the ARCA race. No doubt about that. I wasn't able to complete them corners, and it really bit me in the rear end. All right. Let's go ahead and make sure we got our 25 competitors. We're only at 24, so we're missing somebody. George Buck, did you get in? Yeah, George is in. All right, so somebody else decided not to race. It's okay. Here we go. If they hop in, I don't know who it is. There he is, Brandon Thomas. We're good. Trying to heat my tires up.
Green flag.
A little bit more grip. Okay. A little bit more grip. Here's where the track is cooled off a bit. Over here in 3 and 4, you can see the sun baking it. It's a little bit slick, as you can see. God bless. Yep. Thought there was a little more grip than that. It is what it is. We'll start in the back. We'll race our way forward. God
man,
bless.
that's it.
Oh. Okay. Oh, man. Ah, boys. Jason Marshall. 30.8. He is a good 2/10. He is the new Cody Burke, at least of the Xfinity series at Kansas. 2/10 faster than everybody. Almost 2/10. Most of us did not get a qualifying lap in. I think we've all spun it or hit the wall or something. I'm going to start 21st. My goodness gracious. Not good. Not good at all. Let's get out here on track and see what we got. This is Dimitri Mundros in that number 12 car. It is a Ford. Dimitri might be the only car qualifying. Oh man, he got into the wall. I don't think his lap will count. This 60 car is Pravin Vijay Kumar. Pravin has already taken a... He's 31-1. Can anybody hear Alex? I cannot hear him.
No, I don't hear him either.
Okay. Yeah, copy that. I couldn't hear him either.
Second.
Hey, there we go. There we go. All right. That looks like it's going to do it for qualifying.
JW, can I get a EOL?
Yeah, once we advance to the race session, I'll give you and Warren an EOL.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Hey, let's go ahead and get our national anthem.
I just qualified there.
And the whole
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God bless the USA is all I can say. All right, let's get a double check of our settings. We want to go with the 16.1. We're going to run a plus 12 on the offset and a 58 on the brakes. I think we're good to go, man. I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and grid them up. Let's get Matthew McConaughey to start our engines this evening. First of all, let me get my camera set here. And the chase cam will go... We'll go Warren Keith, move him to the end of the line. Who was the other guy wanting an EOL? Oh, crap. Totally forgot. George Buck. There we go. All right, George Warren, you should have the EOL. All right. Matthew McConaughey.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
About 90% of the time I start behind Corey Vaughn or Rick DeWorth.
2,438. All right, fellas, get
I'm
ready
right
to
there
roll
with
here.
you, Buster.
Remember, guys, we can't win this thing on the first lap. We got to be smart. We got to take our time on the racetrack. We got to be smart in the pits.
Here, get some water.
Earl, you guys got to be smart on the racetrack. Watch what you got going on. Just pay attention all the way around us.
I'll be that guy that says, man, we needed this rain, but not right now.
Not like that, huh? All right. Little Rusty Wallace stretching on the
I
arms.
want to get in here. The power
We have
cut
3
back
sets of
up,
tires.
and then I had to wait for the internet to come back up.
Hopefully you remain connected. All right. Gentlemen, as we get ready and roll off here at Kansas tonight, we have 100 laps, 3 additional sets of Goodyear Racing Eagles. We got a fast repair if needed. Hopefully nobody has to utilize that. There is no X/penalty system for this one. We do have a fast repair, and the restart zone is on. We got a bunch of race prizes. Give me a moment to pull those up. Tonight, courtesy of Bobby Johnson, we're going to go 2 drivers inside the top 10 will receive a $5 prize. Again, that courtesy of Bobby Johnson. Randomly drawn top 10 finish. Courtesy of Alex Talbot. Race winner will take home $25 this evening. P2 will take home $15. And P3, a $10 bill. All courtesy of Alex Talbot. Alex, we do greatly appreciate them prizes. Gentlemen, thank you for joining. Let's have a great time this evening. And as always, best of luck to all competitors.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So we're starting deep in the field. Real deep in the field.
Coming to the green here. Let's have a good race.
The field making a way out of turn 4 in front of a sellout crowd. Through the gears they go. Green flag is in the air.
Just be mindful of these cold tires.
Still inside. You're clear. Outside. Can't tell yet. You're clear him.
Don't see anybody yet up on that high side. I'll take that back. Got a few cars up front. Not where we wanted to start.
P1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.37. Hey, baby, I need a couple more laps like that last one.
Beautiful night out here in Kansas City, Kansas. We're about 40 laps on a run of fuel.
Outside. That was a good lap, man. That was a good line you had there. Clear. Inside. Still inside. Inside is clear. Inside.
Oh, we got a car in the grass. It's like Joey Piletti.
And clear.
My force feedback is a little bit too high.
Inside, Rick.
Turn that down a little bit. Get a little more turn in this.
Thanks, Mark.
Fast guys are running
I don't like these cars at all.
2, 8.
One potentially wrecking here on the back stretch.
Lots of room out the back. The interval is 1.7. Outside. Still out there. All clear, my man.
The lights are on.
Joey, go low.
Dang. It's getting pretty slick already. I don't like that.
Buster, I don't know what car they're racing or just letting you guys go by all.
Come on, bud. You can do it, man. The gap's 1.1.
They are a handful.
No pressure out the back. The interval is 1. That's good, man. You made some progress that lap. Keep it up.
Whoa.
Last lap was a 31.8. That was my best lap so far. This is a 32.1. So inconsistent. Good Lord.
Fast guys are running 32.023. Might want to try something a little different there, man. The gap is 1.1.
We're only 13 laps in. I shouldn't rush to judgment too quick. Car's getting super loose up off these corners. Let's try the middle. was terrible. Was it 32.4?
Attaboy, come on, man. Keep digging. Keep whipping her. The interval is 1.8.
Oh man, we gotta find something out here. Maybe a lower entry. Again, we're gonna go 40 laps on this run of fuel. It's impossible. Car just wants to yank hard to the left.
Might want to try something a little different there, man.
I hear you, Chad. Maybe the high side is really the only way around here, right now at least.
Jeez, man.
Leaders are running 32.346.
Yeah, that was a little closer than I wanted.
Leaders are at a 32.3.
Telling me. I thought it was on the grass.
Oh man, we are having a rough one. We're having a rough one.
Inside. Looks clear, clear, clear. Inside. You're clear.
Didn't update the setup or what? But it's a lot of fun.
Outside. Still out there.
Blue.
Everybody complaining about the looseness of this car. I'm not sure they're complaining. Everybody talking about the looseness of this car.
Racking on a film.
Caution's out.
Gotta get any more room than that,
Look at
Brad.
those temps real quick, bud. Guys, let's get some rags and get ready to clean this mess up here. Coming into the box.
Boys, you talking about a handful. You talking about a handful.
Road is closed. Uppercut.
Put it out!
Behind
Oh.
52.
Oh my. You talking about a handful.
The guy behind you, Scotty, in the car finally got slick on me.
Wow.
Brandon Bean, was that my fault or your fault? I didn't get out of the but
We're certainly going to take tires.
Get behind the 52.
And won't take tires again until about lap 60.
Chicken up in 3.
Pit road is open.
Did you say something, Warren?
Wow.
Yeah.
Boys, we got our
I was
hands full.
saying, I finally cut up to you, and then the car
Straight up,
finally
we got our
slick,
hands
and I
full,
was like,
Spasm.
oh, man.
PM3, everybody. Good evening to you.
Finally. I'm slick the whole time.
Yeah, the high line is probably less sketchy until you get in that wall and you can't get off of it. Or do I want to save a set of tires here? Can't do that. I got to take tires.
Here we come, guys. 10 away.
And I'm just going to hook the bottom. That's all I can do,
5
man. I figured out I'm backing up my corners too late.
Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in.
Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. All right, stop right there. Perfect.
93.88, right rear.
Tire wear.
Where we at, Warren? I'm at a 93.88.
Right rear 81.
Go, man, go, man, go.
I had 86.
Pit road speed.
What was your right front, Warren?
Right front was actually at 93.
Yeah, we are wearing that right rear out.
To the pit crew, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hey, Strictly. Boys, it's Jesse Cottrell. That's right, on a Friday night, the Godfather's with us. The Godfather is with us.
Goodyear might need to give us an extra set here, too.
Yeah, you might be right.
You're going to be coming around the 11.
My Lord above.
Be behind the 52.
The tire wear is real.
One to go. You'll be lining up on the
Vaping
inside.
Bachelor.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 2.
Evening to you, Vape.
Yeah, I think they just didn't update the set because they're not going here this weekend, so there's no need for them to update it, but yeah.
Yeah, this is the way it was last fall when we ran this. Oh, my Lord. You talking about a mess. A fun mess. I'll say it, a fun mess. Yeah, I understand that, Jesse. Life has been lifing. Hear that? I hear you. Lifing is the reason I've missed the last 3 league races on Wednesday evenings. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You were like, Bristol, how quick do you dare go? Because we weren't even halfway through a run almost. We were at 80.
Oh, baby, get them elbows out. Go like hell. All right, bud. Pace goes off. Be ready.
Yeah, I'm with Warren. How hard do you want to go here?
Leaders are running 22.35 outside. Outside quarter. Still outside. Outside, still there. Still outside. Still outside. Clear high, clear high. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. You're clear.
I got full faith we're going a full fuel run.
Speed 1. Get us the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.363. Outside. Can't tell yet. Clear outside. Speed 1. Get us the fastest car on the track. 31.282.
So if we go green, we'll have to pit one more time.
There you go, buddy. That was a good lap. Fastest guys on the track are running 31.32.
So what I've started doing is just backing my corners up a bit more. I know I'm not going forward and may never go forward, but I'm backing my corners up more and just trying to hook this bottom. Trying to save tire. Because I have no clue what I'm doing otherwise. I'm not fast on the top. I'm not fast running the traditional 1.5 mile approach.
Come on, you can do it. The interval is 1.3. Do it, man. Try to find that rhythm, buddy. The interval is 1.3. Working the outside. Still outside on your quarter. Clear. Outside. Still outside. You're clear.
A lot of weight on that right rear tire with this setup. So I think if you can save the right rear, and I may not make it into the top 10, but over the course of 40 laps, I should have some pretty decent tires remaining.
Fast guys are running 31.76.
The good news is we started in 21st. We're in 16th.
Sorry, Corey, I cut the apron.
It's okay, we didn't hit.
Are you running a white car, or am I just not seeing trading paint?
My car should be ghost gray.
Submarine gray. Battleship gray.
Makes me wonder what I'm running.
You got the People's Republic of Communist California Navy and Gold machine this evening, Mark.
Well, good, at least that looks.
Feels like we've kind of leveled off with Rick in front of us. There's really just no way of driving this thing hard without just destroying the tires. Got a couple cars down here on the apron. All right, we are not going to take tires.
Earl, you sure you got your
Oh, Dimitri Mundros
coming into pit road? Yes,
Oh,
I
let's
do,
just
sir.
screw the tires.
Travis
Nope.
Roberto
No, close.
involved. Those were two of the front runners. Got together.
All right, we need to be behind the 21.
We
Pit
may
road
come in and
open.
top it off on fuel, but we are not going to take tires right now. Common sense says we should take tires right now,
Line up
but I'm not
behind
going
the
to.
21.
I think it's going to help me down the road.
You can come on by.
Why do I gotta let you by?
Just because, Rick, that's all there is to it, just because.
Watch your speed to keep busting people. Oh, 10 away. 5 away. At your mark. Now, come on, turn in. Don't slide your tires, nice and smooth there.
Okay, boys, just top it off for me. Just top it off. We're at a 98 and a 95 on those right side tires.
Go. Good job, guys.
Oh, a lot better tire wear, actually.
We are still not in our fuel window to the end. So we got 58 laps remaining. We're only about 40 on a run of fuel.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 3.
We're going to pick up some track position. We're going to get past pretty quickly with the new tire guys. I got a feeling we're going to have another caution. Although we've been 40 laps, only 2 cautions. That's not bad for what this setup has given us, which is a very loose race car.
Going to be on the outside.
Going to restart here behind Brandon Smith of Strictly Stock Motorsports. And then we got 2 Diamond Racing members here in front of him with the Dirty Dan Taylor and Brandon Green of Diamond Racing. All right, this could get interesting.
Let's get ready to rumble!
This could get interesting.
Pace car's off, be ready.
Try to get to the bottom.
Green flag. Fastest guys on the track are running 24.85. 8 inside. Still inside. Quarter inside. Clear. Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still out there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Yeah, guys all over the place. Middle, top, bottom.
Okay, I think that's the end.
Outside. Still outside.
Yes, well, I'm sorry. I'm actually in the corner.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Still there, man, outside. Right outside. Still there. Stay with him, boss man, there'll be a hole. One outside. You're clear. Outside.
I was about to clip that apron and took out the 21 car of Roberto.
Still outside. Still there. And clear. Fast guys are running 31.858.
Jesus. Got my hands full. So does everybody else. Brandon Smith has got disconnected. Crap. Hopefully he can get that 56 back in here.
Feels like an old Atlanta.
Still outside. Still outside. Door outside. We're only halfway through this thing. Still outside. Still outside. All clear.
Just got to be very gentle on the throttle. Obviously, I am not very fast, but
outside.
We've not wrecked it yet.
Still outside. Clear, clear. At 55 is the leader. Inside. You can do this, bud. You got it. The gap 1.1. Still inside. Still there. Inside. Clear low. Inside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear.
Did the same thing, Cato.
Outside. 2 wide outside. 1 outside now. Still out there. Still there. Clear. Clear. So you know, fast guys are running 32.038 outside. Quarter outside. Still there. Still outside. Still outside. You can do it, man. Try to find that rhythm, buddy. The gap is 2.7 at the door outside. Clear high, clear high.
Just got to find the perfect spot to get back on the throttle. Seems like it varies per lap.
Outside, outside. Still outside. Clear high.
Looks like Cato has found a little speed behind me. Might have discovered something. I'm going to keep my left side tires in the middle of this groove. That didn't help any. Take it inside, Paul.
Hey, sir.
Working the bottom inside. He's there. Still there at your door inside. Still inside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still outside. Still out there.
Richard Robb says, I'm done.
At 12 is the leader. Still out there.
If I'm not mistaken, Dimitri Mundros has retaken the lead. He's got new tires, but still, he drove it from the back to the front. Pretty impressive. If the 12 is Mundros, I think it is.
0.036.
Oh yeah, Dimitri Mundros, top of the leaderboard.
Pitting in.
Not a bad decision, Marquis is in the fuel window. We've got 38 laps left. I'm pretty sure we're going to have another caution. We've had 2 so far. If you like slick race cars, slick tracks, this is your race. I've just not had any speed from practice.
Comical.
Through qualifying, none. This car, this track has kicked my rear end. The race ain't over yet.
They're pitting in front of you.
Wow. It's just slick. That's all I can say.
Fastest guys on the track are running 32.515. Next car is pitting.
All right, so we got a lot of guys going in the pit now. I get it. I just think we're going to have a caution.
.102 fitting in this time by.
We got 18 laps of fuel remaining. I think I'm going to stay out here and just run it out. I mean, I'm running in 15th spot.
Fitting in.
Outside. Clear.
I have nothing to lose.
P20 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.065. Doing great, man. You're way faster than these guys. Just drive up to them, pass them.
Oh. 45% right rear. Good night.
Wow.
The car ahead of you just pitted.
69 for me, and I had nothing.
Right.
I mean, it's so slick on the top, you can't even really run the top either. New tires are okay up there for a couple laps.
How am I behind?
I've done a lot of iRacing in my lifetime. I cannot figure out how to get more speed out of this car. You can't get back on the throttle till she's ready to go.
Take your guys back here. I want to talk to you guys for a second here. Inside. Still there on the bottom. There.
And it's not, if you've not ran this, it's not like the Gen or the COT, you know, that kind of loose. Just all the horsepower. It's just zero grip on that right rear.
Got loose on
Even
them.
on new tires.
Talk about Superman. Good Lord.
Fast guys running 32.855. outside. Good job, bud. You're catching them.
Love that paint scheme,
The
Warren Keith.
interval is 2.3 quarter. Clear. Good job. Lots of room out the back. The gap 1.2. Not bad, my man. You're catching them by about
28
2 tenths
seconds
up
to
there.
start.
The gap is 2. Outside. Still outside.
Hold on to it, Greeny.
Oh, my right rear is killed. Go ahead, take the inside, Warren.
Thank you. Yeah, you entered in the middle. I didn't know if you were on top of bottom of that.
I'm just trying to go where the car goes, to be honest with you.
We might as well put the South Boston setup on it and run the apron because we ain't going to do it anywhere on this asphalt.
And we're 11 laps out from pitting. I don't think I'm fast enough on new tires to get my lap back. So this is my only option right here. Have something crazy happen.
Good smart racing, man. You got lots of room out the back. The gap is 1.7.
We're 9 laps out on fuel. It'll be about 8 laps until we pit. This is a very old set of tires as well, so I still have 2 sets left. In the event we had a late race caution, I'll have another set. Let's just see how this thing plays out.
Just an update, fast guys are running 32.656. Getting up, buddy. Roll that thing through there. You're doing great.
Thanks, Chad. Love the emotional support. Go ahead and get our pit stop set up.
Not bad. Keep it up.
Brandon Thomas' connection gave out on him.
Leaders on pit road now.
Hitting the infinity.
Looks like Brandon Green and myself, Paul White, probably doing the same strategy. We may very well get lapped because we stayed out so long.
Get a look at your pit and just start getting a look at it. at 4. Biz the leader. And the boss man, we up there in the high rent district. Let's get it on.
I hear you, Earl. We're up in the high rent district. Got 3 laps until we pit.
Pitting behind you. Really nice job, man. Catch your breath here a second.
Only 17 laps to go.
Thanks, Mark. I was thinking about slowing you down.
I was letting them on by. I got extra set laying down there.
Are we coming this time, Chad?
One more lap.
The car ahead of you just pitted. The leader's on pit road now.
We will inherit the race lead.
That was nice, man. He's right on you, though. Hang on. Car's pitted behind us. Hustle around, brother. Hustle around. We're going to pit this
17
time.
pitting in.
Here we go, fellas. 2 road speed. 10 away. 5 away.
Come on, boys.
At your mark now. Turn in, buddy. Come on. The 10 is the leader.
All right, so pretty sure we're going a lap down. Maybe. But I might be able to race my way back on the lead lap.
Go, go, go. The road speed all the way out to the cone, my man. We were running out of tires.
Tire wear 78 on the right front, 61 on the right rear. I could not drive it any harder than I was. I am a lap down.
All right, man, let's try to smooth out here a little bit. We got these guys catching us. The interval is 2.6. You can do it, man. Try to find that rhythm, buddy. The gap is 5.1. Good lap. Good job. You're seeing it now just a little bit. The interval is 4. Inside. Still there. Good lap, bud. Still inside. Clear if you need it. Outside. Clear. Outside. Still outside. Now south the back, man. Keep it up. The gap is 4.
Love that skin bracer, Scotty.
You're outside if you want it.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Was if you're a child of the 80s, you know what I'm talking about.
You're seeing it on just a little bit. The gap is 1.3. Meters out of 32.712. Keep it up, my man. About 10 laps to go, I think. Outside. Still out there.
This will be for a position if I can get by a buster.
Door outside. Catching a brother, go get him. The gap is 3.9 and clear.
Uh-oh. Moondross, Talbot.
Caution,
Bring enough caution.
How about water, pressure, temperature right there? There you go, buddy. How's it go?
Garrett White, our race leader.
Close.
I am the lucky dog. That's right. The dog of luck.
Yeah, he wasn't quite friendly lap.
Hey, what happened there, Dimitri?
Whew! Alright, so I've raced my way back to the lead lap here. I am the lucky dog, of course. I will go and take tires.
Is it 24 coming?
And we're going to have about 5 or 6 laps to pick up some positions. That's what I'm talking about. Put it out.
Put it out!
Play some Tyler Reddick here at Vegas.
Put it out. 3 off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3. Put it out. Put it out. 3 off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3.
Pass the caution car. Careful. You're going to have to come around the pace car. You're going to be lining up behind the 28.
Everybody that has another set of tires will come down and put them on, I'm certain.
We should be behind the pen.
Come on, boys.
Here we come, guys. We're 10 away.
I'm just going to replace right
5
side.
away. At your mark.
That pace car is only 12 seconds back.
Turn in. Leaving on me.
All right, Scotty Grove will inherit the race lead.
Go, man, go, go, man, go, go, man, go. 0 speed.
Pace car in 7. I may have had time for all 4, but I wasn't going to risk it.
Out of right side tires. You'll be lining up behind at 49.
We may have enough laps here to race inside the top 10.
Looks like
Of course, I'm going to have to pass a lot of lap cars as well, because I'm starting at the rear of the field, being the lucky dog.
You'll start on the inside. Looks like you should be lining up behind the 71. All right, we need to be behind the 54.
Oh, it's going to get bad.
How do I end up the last
5
one?
more laps, man. 5 more times. Doing a good job, buddy. Everything feeling good?
Probably during the green flag pit stops, Buster. I went a lap down. I stayed out to the very end.
Yeah, it must have been there. I just didn't realize.
Yeah. All right. Situation is this: I'm starting position 14, but on the track I'm about.
I knew that would have been fighting
about
a little
20th.
harder earlier.
So we're going to have to try to get through some lap traffic the best we can.
All right, let them have it.
We're going to have 4 laps to do it, and some green-white checkers if need be. I wouldn't care to see a caution.
Cars off, be ready. Green flag. Outside. Still outside. Clear. Outside.
I did not want to be part of that caution.
Clear, clear.
I got you twice.
Oh, man. All right. Can you assess anything?
God bless, man. Look at my wheel.
My car too.
Sweet Lord. Oh, come on, man. This is a kick below the belt.
You got damage on both sides, but it still seems to want to run.
I've got damage too.
Outside.
My wheel is all jacked up.
Fast guys are running 33.404. Still outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Ah, man, look at this wheel. She's broken.
In front of you, falling on the outside.
That helps, that helps, that helps.
Out. All right, but get a couple laps by yourself there. How'd it feel?
That helps.
Close right now. Get behind the 19. You're gonna have a green white checker here.
All right, we're going to go take our faster pair. That helps. Whew! He's gotten a little crazy now. All right, we will have a green-white checker, number 1 of potentially 3.
Pit road is open.
Pit road's open. We'll go pop that faster pair on there, fix his steering wheel. I'll put a gallon of fuel in it. I've only got 8 laps left of fuel, just in case we had something ridiculous go on and go all 3 green-white checkers. I know I'm covered. I did pass somebody, so I'm up to 13th. Might as well put the left side tires on.
Oh, that's so annoying.
All right, fellas, here we come. We're 10 away. 5 away. At your mark now. Turn in,
Lucky
turn
dog.
in. Leave on
Lucky
me.
dog.
Okay, good news is we got the faster pair.
Go, go, go.
Carry by them, everybody. Leroy Jenkins, yes sir. Yes sir.
Out of tires. You're going to have to come around at 49.
Let's get around Barcelos here in that beautiful number 49 car. It's the People's Republic of Communist California.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 60.
That was my fault, Warren. Sorry. I felt like I got loose, but I felt like I skated it to the wall and kind of gave the bottom to everybody.
Don't beat yourself up, Scotty.
Hey, Praven, was that your fault?
It happens.
One of the new names I've not.
Hell no.
Oh.
Not even close.
But yeah, no, you're good.
No, he was the idiot who didn't hold his brake.
1 to go. But you'll be on the outside. All right, so we're going to have to come around the 20. All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 28.
Can we make a chicken salad out of chicken manure is the question, Big Dog Network. Big Dog Network, everybody.
When you go back and watch it, Scotty, that was less your fault than probably anybody involved, besides Ward.
Okay, well, thank you. Thanks, James.
Yeah, the moment you came up in front of me, I knew, you know, it wasn't your fault. I mean, you're the short end of the stick on that restart, Scotty. It's, like I said, it's just overreaction on the car in the middle there.
True that, Spasm. True that.
Almost looks like he panicked.
But get her cleaned out real good. Coming to the green here. Pace car's off, boss man. Be ready. Ready, green, 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 green. Speed 1. Get us the fastest car on the track. 30.944. Clear, clear, clear. Couple more. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside.
God bless.
Side. White
I had to
flag.
adjust. I had to adjust. I'm
Clear
sorry.
needed.
I am sorry.
Outside on your
21.
corner.
I had to adjust
Clear
to the
high,
52.
clear high. All right, my man. Go get that next one. Outside. Still outside. You're clear.
Good God above.
Crash up top. Outside. Checker flag.
Woo! What a race.
Good work, fellas. We got that top 10. That's what we wanted to do
Oh
today.
my.
Well, good race, guys.
That's win, Jason. Oh man, I finished 10th. Felt like I had a top 3 car all day. I don't know what went. I'm totally kidding. I had a 28th place car out of 25 all night long and managed a 10th place finish.
Once
I am
again,
content with
JW,
that.
thank you. It was a blast.
Yeah, buddy, Buster.
Watch pit road speed. Clear 10 away.
Alex, thank you very much, man. I got to tell Travis.
Cars are again.
Oh Lord, no doubt. Travis Roberto, I am sorry on that next to last lap. I was dodging the car below me and drifted up into you. He may not
Thanks
accept.
to the host there, JW, and Alex, thanks for sponsoring the race, buddy.
You bet, Paul. You bet, man. That's good stuff. Jason Marshall, everybody. Yes, the Jason Marshall.
He already got on Jason, or JW.
Yeah, I do apologize to him. I am sorry about that, Mr. Roberto. I think you could classify that as racing, but it's never good when someone takes you out. Nice win, Jason. Let's go grab a photograph of this 3-car.
5,200 I rating.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Jason Marshall, 5,200 I rating.
Yeah, you think?
Well, that's pretty good.
How much was it, Rick?
Those are the types of guys that
5,200.
can drive
So we're racing a pro.
racing setups
I
or
wouldn't say that, no.
driving setups.
That's a little bit of a stretch.
Oh, really? You race a bunch of guys with 2,000 and 3,000 I rating and less.
Rick Navarca.
I think this is what we're going to get right there. That's going to be a race-winning photograph.
5,200. Just show up and take the money. Six years in this stuff.
Well, I got 7, and I'm still not very good. Let's go ahead and grab this photograph, if I can find one. There we go. Looking for the snipping tool. That's a beautiful race car. Jason Marshall, everybody. He was the fastest in let's see, the heat race practice. It's an outstanding job. Look, man, I didn't know, what you saw me drive or how you saw me drive that car, that is the max speed I could do on that setup with that right rear tire. That's all I had. So, you know, a huge tip of the ball cap to this guy, Jason Marshall, and anybody that finished top 5 really on speed. I finished top 10, but it was not on speed. Sincerely, a tip of the hat to those guys because they were dang fast and dang good race car drivers. But that is Jason Marshall. Brandon Green, boys, look here, finishing in the 2nd spot. A nice job by Brandon Green, the tribal chief of Diamond Racing. It's a beautiful race car. Garrett White, a solid finish in P3. Brandon Lawless, absolutely Brandon Lawless, B-Law, if you will, in the 4 Stars Toyota, finishes 4th. Pravin Vijay Kumar finishes in 5th. P6 is Scotty Grove in that double nickel skin bracer machine. Number 7, or finishing 7th, is number 4. Joey Piletti in the Pulse Chain. Is that a Ford? Is that a Ford? You dadgum right it is. Yes, sir. We got Paul White in that 8th position in the 11 car. Fun run by Paul White. Rick Javorka, everybody. Right there he is. Top 10 run tonight is slick Rick Javorka in the chromed wheel Bose Better Sound Through Research. Better Sound Through Research Chevrolet. And then I was able to bring it home in 10th in the old Smith & Wesson Ford Mustang. Corey Vaughn, the good run there in 11th place in that United States Marine Corps entry. And then George Buck is 12th. 13th, of course, is Dimitri Mundos. Dimitri was very fast. I do know that he and I think Alex Talbot.
Hey, JW, that 52 went for a ride after the start finish. Another one of them out of control hyper flips.
Yeah, I saw that firsthand. I went underneath you, I think twice, Rick. Dimitri Mundros there in the 13th spot. Travis Roberto, I want to apologize.
I was dizzy by the time I landed.
I want to go see what. Yeah, here we go. This is me and him getting into it. I wrecked this guy, and I'm very sorry for it. But here I am. I'm trying to get to the bottom. I think I might look underneath Rick, then I realized, no, I better not. Rick's starting to get loose, so I dodge up, and I come up onto Roberto. And I'm sorry, Roberto. Travis Roberto, please forgive me. I hope you saw what happened. Nothing intentional there. I was dodging the 52, which got loose. And I cut it up to the middle, and you were there. My sincerest apologies. Buster Malcolm right there in the National Audubon Society machine, I do believe. He finishes, I think, in 15th. That is Buster Malcolm. Of course, Mark Barcelos, Alex Talbot. Let's get a look at our man of the hour, our race sponsor this evening, Alex Talbot in the Singular Wireless entry. Of course, Mark Barcelos in that number 49, People's Republic of Communist California, the dirty one. Finished in the 18th spot. Mitchell Moore. Mitchell finished in that 19th spot. Warren Keith in the 20th spot. He, oh man, had a beautiful race car. But was running up front most of the night. James Cato, I think those guys had a big wreck. Let's go check that out. Let's go check that out. Or maybe, hang on. Now I want to look at Scotty Grove here. There was a big wreck to bring out the caution. Let's find out when this was. Maybe this was it. Okay, this is on a restart. Let's, okay, here we go. Yeah. Let's see what happened. We'll pull the camera out just a bit. Up here, you've got Garrett White, who was leading a lot of these laps. All right, so nothing there. Let's spin it around. We got Jason Marshall in that 3 car. I think Scotty may have gotten loose. I think he said he got loose or tight or something and moved up the track. Let's see what happens here. Looks like the Mikasuki car. The Mikasuki car of Pravin Vijay Kumar may have been at the heart of it. I don't know. Let's see. He's running the middle line. For Scotty. Okay, I see what happened. He was adjusting to Scotty. This is just a racing incident. Just a racing incident. Yeah, you'll get that. You will get that. Believe it or not. You will get that in, if I can find the sound clip. Never mind. There we go. You'll
get that in big-time stock car auto racing.
You will indeed. But anyway, that's our race, boys. Our race winner is Jason Marshall. He is $25 richer this evening, courtesy of Alex Talbot. And Jason, please let me know how to pay that out. Jason Marshall, $25, $15 for Brandon Green in the second spot. And Garrett White will take home a $10 prize tonight, all courtesy of Alex Talbot. Now, let's go do our random draws, courtesy of Bobby Johnson. Hey, Bob. Let me pull up a background screen. Rocking and rolling. A good job, Jason Marshall. Big congrats right there. Let's take a quick look here. Let's take a quick look. Pull up those standings. There we go. Move everything over here. Okay, and grab our random number generator. They say, well, I don't think they say it anymore. Everybody knows most famous website on the internets is Random Number Generator. Now, Bobby Johnson, inside the top 10, two of these drivers, actually positions 4 through 10, because P1, 2, and 3 were guaranteed prize money. So we'll go 4 through 10. Two of these guys are going to win a $5 prize, courtesy of Bobby Johnson. So here we go. And action. That guy that finished 4th, absolutely. That is Brandon Lawless. Brandon Lawless, congratulations, courtesy of Bobby Johnson. You, sir, are $5 richer. If you would direct me on how to pay that out, I would greatly appreciate it. And our second random draw goes out to that guy that finished in the 5th spot, P5 tonight. So that is Pravin Vijay Kumar. Pravin Vijay Kumar. Let me figure out how to spell Vijay Kumar. There we go. All right. And again, our race winner is Jason Marshall. Jason, please let me know how to pay that out. That's a $25 prize courtesy of Alex Talbot. 15 goes to Brandon Green. Greeny, if you are listening, please let me know how to pay that out. And our third place finisher, Garrett White. If you would please let me know how to pay that out, I would appreciate it. Greatly. I mean greatly. Tremendously. Wholeheartedly. What else can I say? I don't know. That's how much I would appreciate it if you'd let me know. All right. My contact info is in the description of the live stream. So if email, Twitter, Discord, I don't have my personal address in there. Although you could write me a handwritten letter. Might read it next week. But please let me know how to direct these payments. Look, that's going to do it for us this evening. We'll not race tomorrow night. We're going to celebrate some Mother's Day tomorrow evening with my mother. And we'll get back after it on Sunday evening. I'd originally planned to run the Cup cars at Kansas on Sunday evening, but today, midday, our main man, Nathan Yarnell, says, copy that, thank you, Brandon, for letting me know. Our main man, Brandon, good Lord, sorry, Nathan Yarnell says that he's had a busy week and whatnot, and he's going to be celebrating Mother's Day on Sunday evening, so wants to run a full-length Cup race at Kansas for $100, mind you, on Monday evening. So we're going to do that. I tell you what, I may put it up for a vote. We may go Gen 6. That'll be our only option at Kansas. Gen 6 at Kansas. About the only thing we've not ran this week. Or we may run, I don't know, Gen 6 at another 1.5 miles. I don't know. So I'll probably put that up for vote, and we'll vote on it to see where everybody wants to run. But Sunday evening, we should, good Lord willing, we should be back at it, getting after it here, making some left turns, and hitting that loud pedal with our right foot. But, man, good Friday night, man. A lot of fun. Good race at North Wilkesboro early on. That was a ton of fun. And Warren Keith picked up that race victory there. Dirty Dan did not pit late and was victimized by new tires. Warren Keith took the victory there. And, of course, Jason Marshall there at Kansas. Nice work, my man. Nice work. A lot of fun. Look, we probably will not, I hope to the good Lord above, that iRacing revamps that setup by the time October rolls around and we go back to Kansas. Holy cow. For me personally, it was fun, but I did not enjoy all 100 laps I was running there. That was not a pleasurable 100 laps. That was nuts. But anyway, that's going to do it for us. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in this evening. Truly mean that. Hopefully you have a great weekend. We'll hope to see you back here Sunday evening. But until next time, everybody, please stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you. Happy Mother's Day to any mothers watching. If you still have your mother, hopefully you can celebrate on Sunday and be grateful you still do have your mother. But until then, everybody, good night to each and every one of you, and may God bless. Take care, all.